A soaring victory. Eagles extend winning streak to 6. The Philadelphia Eagles soared to their 6th consecutive win, defeating the Washington Commanders 26-18. The Eagles, now 10-1, showcased their dominance. The Commanders, falling to 7-4, fought hard but couldn't overcome key mistakes. This game solidified the Eagles' position atop the NFC East. It also highlighted their potential Super Bowl aspirations. The Eagles' offense, led by quarterback Jalen Hurts, proved potent. Their defense, anchored by a strong line, stifled the Commanders. Despite a slow start, the Eagles found their rhythm. They outscored the Commanders 16-8 in the second half. This victory showcased the Eagles' resilience and adaptability. The Commanders, despite the loss, showed flashes of promise. Their defense made key stops, keeping the game close. However, offensive struggles ultimately hindered their efforts. Quarterback Sam Howell showed potential but also made costly errors. This game highlighted the Commanders' ongoing rebuilding process. The rivalry between these NFC East foes was evident. The game was filled with hard-hitting tackles and passionate plays. This matchup showcased the intensity of divisional games. It also underscored the unpredictability of the NFL. Touchdowns and turnovers, key moments of the match. The game was a tale of two halves. The Commanders controlled the pace early. They capitalized on an early Eagles turnover to score first. Running back Brian Robinson Jr. punched it in from 1 yard out. The Commanders took a 7-0 lead. The Eagles responded with 2 field goals from Jake Elliott. However, they struggled to finish drives in the red zone. The Commanders extended their lead just before halftime. A trick play saw wide receiver Terry McLaurin find the end zone. They entered halftime with a 14-6 advantage. The second half belonged to the Eagles. They came out firing, scoring on their opening possession. A Jalen Hurts touchdown pass to Devonta Smith tied the game at 14. The Eagles' defense then forced a crucial turnover. This momentum shift proved decisive. The Eagles took the lead for good on a Miles Sanders touchdown run. They added another field goal to extend their lead. The Commanders scored late, but it was too little. Too late. The Eagles secured the victory, 26-18. Stars of the gridiron standout performances. Several players shined on both sides of the ball. For the Eagles, Jalen Hurts had a solid performance. He threw for 259 yards and a touchdown. His ability to extend plays with his legs was crucial. Running back Miles Sanders was instrumental in the Eagles' second-half surge. He rushed for 120 yards and a touchdown. His powerful running style wore down the Commanders' defense. On the Commanders' side, Brian Robinson Jr. was a bright spot. He ran for 85 yards and a touchdown. His physical running style challenged the Eagles' defense. Defensively, Commanders linebacker Jamin Davis was a force. He racked up 12 tackles, disrupting the Eagles' offensive rhythm. His performance highlighted his potential as a defensive cornerstone. Section 4. The Injury Report. Bumps and bruises on the road to victory. The game was not without its share of injuries. Eagles left tackle Jordan Mailata left the game in the first quarter with a knee injury. His return is uncertain. Commander safety Cam Curl left the game in the third quarter with a hamstring injury. His status for next week is unknown. These injuries could have significant implications for both teams. Mailata is a key part of the Eagles' offensive line. His absence could impact their offensive production. Curl is a leader in the Commanders' secondary. His absence would be a blow to their defensive backfield. Both teams will be hoping for speedy recoveries for their injured players. Section 5. Looking ahead. Implications and predictions. This victory solidifies the Eagles' position as Super Bowl contenders. Their balanced offense and stingy defense make them a formidable opponent. However, staying healthy will be crucial for their championship aspirations. The Commanders, despite the loss, remain in the playoff hunt. However, they need to find more consistency on offense. Their defense can keep them in games, but they need to score more points to compete with the NFL's elite. This game highlighted the competitive landscape of the NFC East. Every game is a battle, and any team can win on any given Sunday. The race for the division title and playoff spots will be tight down the stretch. The Eagles will look to continue their winning ways next week against the New York Giants. The Commanders face a tough challenge against the San Francisco 49ers. The NFL season is a marathon, not a sprint. Both teams will need to learn from this game and continue to improve if they want to achieve their ultimate goals.